We do that with our breathing by letting the exhales be longer than the inhales. So invite your whole seat to be comfortable, and then kind of take in the space around you, because this is your space for the next hour to move and breathe and stretch. And take a moment to just kind of receive it, to open to where you are, and decide what kind of energy you want to create in your space this afternoon. So what kind of energy do you want to flow with between yourself and the earth, between yourself and your four walls, between yourself and the sky? Let your sits bones be super grounded, and then relax your face. And then invite your exhales to be longer than your inhales. So we want the inhales to be slow, filling, nourishing, and long. But then you want your exhales to be a gentle release and longer than your inhales. That's what we're going for today. Okay, keep that going. And I will be right back. I need to open some windows. Invite the eyes to relax and your jaw. Bring the tip of your tongue in and behind the upper teeth. And then allow the body of the tongue to just kind of relax, to drop down a little bit. Again, if you just logged on, we're inviting the exhale to be slightly longer than the inhale. And we do that because it helps quiet the mind and it helps to calm the nervous system. If you have Ujjayi breathing in your practice, layer it on and kind of tune me out for a minute. Otherwise, I'm going to describe what Ujjayi breathing is for those of you who are new to it. It's a gentle constriction in the back of the throat. So if you were to put your palm in front of your mouth and try to fog up a mirror, pretend like your hand is a mirror. That constriction that you make in the back of the throat to make that like whisper sound, that's Ujjayi breathing. So if you can just breathe through your nose and gently constrict the back of your throat so that you hear your breathing between your ears, that's what we want to employ here. So my breathing now as I do this sounds like I've turned a water faucet on. Go through about 3 more breath rounds, just noting the rise and fall of the chest. Movement in the belly as you breathe. I'm going to take in the space around you. Bring your palms to heart center. And we'll share one deep resonating Om together. Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Inhale for an Om. And then release your hands down. If you're sitting on anything like a block, come off the block. Grab something to use as a strap. So I know I should have said that in the beginning, but like if you're at home and you're like, well, I don't have a strap, just grab like a scarf or a shirt or a kitchen towel. Kitchen towels are awesome for this. Okay. And don't worry, you don't have to rush back to the mat. You can meet us where we're at. We're gonna lay on our backs, reach the arms up and overhead, and extend the legs long and just give a bit of a wake up stretch here. So roll out the wrists, roll out the ankles, stretch out the fingers, stretch out the toes. Open up the mouth wide and just give a dramatic sigh. Ah, right? Something that sounds so dramatic that it feels silly. Ah, and then gently turn your head from side to side. And now reach the arms for the sky. Bend the knees in, reach the legs for the sky. And shake out the legs and shake out the arms and shake out the legs and shake out the arms. And then shake them a little bit faster. Like really get those hands and those feet going. For 5, for 4, for 3, shake them faster. For 2, for 1, lay the whole body out on the mat. Just take in what some super simple shaking medicine can do and feel like. Full breaths in and sighing breaths out. Bring your knees in and towards your chest. Take your hands to the sides of the feet and rock and happy baby back and forth. And then play here. So play with, maybe crossing the legs or stretching a leg out straight. But this is your time to get creative on your mat and to move in ways that help you stretch and find those areas of tightness. So only you know what that will look like for yourself. Again, fill that body with breath. And then release your feet. Again, shake out the wrists. Take the strap, wrap it around the right foot. Bring the strap into the right hand. Extend this left leg long. Anchor the left thigh down and open up this leg to the right. And you meet your edge, right? We meet our edge and we're like, ooh, okay, that's a little bit tight. Now keep anchoring the left thigh down and pull a little bit more. Can you use your breath to really dive into the pose with a little more awareness and a little less resistance? So use the mind and the breath to melt the resistance. And then inhale, we're gonna let the leg sweep forward up towards the sky. Bring the strap into the left hand, let it drop over to the side. So we're gonna flow a little bit back and forth like this. So on your inhale, the leg comes back up towards the sky, opens to the right. And then on the exhale, it comes back up towards the sky and crosses over for a twist. Inhale that leg up, open it to the side. Exhale, bring the leg to the sky and cross it over. One more time. Inhale the leg up and open it up like a pendulum. And exhale, sweep it over and then let it just rest over to the side. Look over the right shoulder. And again, here, like I feel so tight here right now. My question is, where can I melt the resistance? What happens if I soften a little bit in the belly or the shoulders, or let that right leg dangle a little heavier? Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Bring that leg back to the sky. If the hips have kind of meandered over the right, shift them back to center. Release the strap. Hold behind the thigh with the right hand and press and pull. And roll out the ankle in one direction. Roll it in the other direction. And now bend your knee in, hug the knee in and towards your chest. Pick up the hand, pick up the heart, pick up the head. Full breath in. On your exhale, extend that leg straight, Shavasana. Imagine if we were at Shavasana already, right? We'd miss all this sweet practice in between, but this does feel good. Inhale the left knee in and towards the chest. Wrap your arms around the front of the shin. Take the strap, wrap it around the left foot. Yep. And then bring the strap into the left hand, and we know we open up that leg to the left. Look over the right shoulder. Tack the right hip down and melt the resistance. A super simple way to just kind of create a ripple effect of melting resistance is to just find one area in your body and consciously relax it. That might be the throat, or the eyes, or the right shoulder, or the left shoulder. But pick a body part and let that body part relax, and then notice how it ripples into the rest. Okay, pendulum leg. We did this on the other side. We inhale, I'm picking up the blanket here. Inhale, drop this leg over to the right. And then exhale, open it to the side. Use your breathing to travel the leg back and forth. We just keep switching the strap, the hands over the strap. Full breath. This is breath synchronized movement. On your next exhale, as that leg travels across the body, let it drop down. The strap is in the right hand. You look over the left shoulder. And then here, where can you melt resistance? Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Inhale that leg back to center. Release the strap. Pull behind the thigh. Press and pull. And press and pull. Roll out the ankle. And then roll the ankle in the other direction. Hug your knee in and towards your chest. Lift your head off the mat. For 3, for 2, for 1, Shavasana. Turn your palms up, let your feet splay out. Take a full breath in. And a dramatic sigh out. Ah. We want to feel amazing at the end of this practice. Those dramatic audible exhales, they'll get us there. Bring the knees in and towards the chest. Flex your feet. Fan the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up, wrap around your shins, and squeeze everything in nice and tight here. So we're curled into this tight little ball. Rock a little bit side to side. If you rock too much, you're going to fall over on your side. And then pick yourself back up. And then lower the head down, but keep the knees hugged in. Reach the palms for the sky like you're going to press your hands against the sky. Now the knees, can you pick them up further onto the arms? And then take your toes and try to tap the wrist. And you tap the other wrist. And you tap and tap and tap and tap. Maybe you lift your head up off the earth, but that's a lot on the back and the neck. That's a choice there. Whether leave the head down or you pick the head up. For 3, for 2, for 1. Feet together, knees apart, turn your palms up. Supta Baddha Konasana legs. And then just flutter these knees back and forth. Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Bring the knees back together. Pull the knees in and towards your chest. Lengthen the lower back towards the front part of the mat. And then lift the heart up. The knees will hug in and towards the elbows. Can you take the toes to the wrists and straighten these legs any amount? So we're all gonna look different here. We bend the knees, keep picking up the heart, tap the toes to the wrists, press these legs straight. One more time, knees to the back of the arms, toes to the wrists, press these legs straight and hold, and hold, and hold. Supta Baddha Konasana legs, feet together, knees apart. Flutter the sides of the knees a little bit back and forth. And then stack the left knee on top of the right. Bring the left hand on top of the right hand. So we're curled up in this like baby fetal position. Make your arms in 90-degree angles. And then inhale, open up the left shoulder. Look over that left arm. Exhale, close it up. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, close. Maybe you even get a little spinal adjustment here. Open, close. The next time you open, hold. Hold. Maybe pull the knees up a little bit more towards the right ribs, the chest. Look over the left shoulder. Take a full breath in. On the exhale, bring the knees to center. Shift the hips to center. Drop the knees over to the left and stack that right arm on top of the left. So we're in this fetal, this baby position on the other side. On your inhale, open up that right arm, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, close it up. Inhale, open. So we're doing lots of stretching to just open up the body before we get in our warriors. Know that this is sweet time at the beginning of the practice to make some space, and that we will be upright and standing and in our warriors with spaciousness. The next time you open up, hold. Look over that right shoulder. Relax the face. Full breaths in. Sighing breaths out. Come back to center. Shift everything back to center. Hold behind your thighs. Rock and roll forward and back a bunch of times. Forward and back. And then cross at the ankles. Come into child's pose. Knees apart, toes together. Make your way into this child's pose. Tent your fingers. And then press the outer arms towards the mat. Walk your hands over to the right. Stretch through this left side body. And then walk your hands left and stretch to the right side body. Take a full breath in. On the exhale, come back to center. Make your way, pull your way, roll your way into your tabletop. And then drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine. Left arm wings out to the side. Tuck it under the right. Walk the right arm forward. Tent those fingers and then walk the right leg back and press through that back heel. Can you energetically press the left arm into the floor and pretend to drag it back? Full breath in. On the exhale, come back into your tabletop and we switch sides. The right arm comes out to the side. Tuck that right ear down. Walk the left fingertips forward and left leg out and back. And make space now between the extended fingers and that back heel. Full breath in. Releasing a sighing breath out. And then come back to center. Find your tabletop. Right arm reaches forward, left leg out and back. On the exhale, knee to the elbow. Hug it in, round the spine. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and hold. Drop the right hand down. Back toes drop down. Kickstand the right leg over. And the left arm, fly it up. Now, look down at the floor. Tent the right fingers. Take this left hand, shake it out. Shake out that wrist. And then bring the hand down as though it's going to sweep the right ribs and pick it back up. So this left hand becomes like a monkey tail. You drop it down and lift it up one more time. Drop it down, lift it up, hold it up to the sky. Hug into the core, press into the outer edge of the back foot, and then stand up tall. Reach these arms out. Shake out the wrists. Yeah. Wiggle out the fingers. For those of us in the Northeast, it's been so hot, right? Do your fingers and toes feel a little bit tight or swollen? Mine certainly do. Take that left hand, slide down the left thigh, right arm up and over your ear. So we make space here in the whole right side body. Full breath in. On the exhale, float the right hand down, lift the left leg, kick the heel behind you, hold the ankle, and now open. Make a loop. Press the front body forward. Open the mouth wide. Release that back foot. Come back into your tabletop. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. On the exhale, round the spine, curl the left ear to the left hip. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, curl the right ear to the right hip. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, neutral spine. Reach the left arm forward, the right leg. And then elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the left hand down, back toes down. Kickstand this left leg over. Sweep the right arm to the sky. Tent the left fingers. So look down at that left hand. Tent these fingers. And then let this right arm become like that tail. And it sweeps down and back up. Use that breath. Vinyasa. Breath synchronized movement. The next time the arm flies up, hold it there. Hug into the belly. Slowly stand up tall. Make a wide T with the arms. And then the fingers, can you wave them in and then cascade them open, curl them into the palm, wave them open, now corkscrew the arms. There are 1,000 ways to release the wrists and the shoulders from too much tension. Take that right hand down the back outer leg, left arm up and over. We make space in the side body, full breaths. And then float this left hand down, lift the right leg, kick the heel towards your seat, reach back, hold the ankle, and open. Make a loop. Invite roundness in the body. Keep the jaw and the face relaxed. Release that back leg, come back into your tabletop. Walk the hands forward or the knees back, but make your way into your down dog. It's your practice on the mat. So make your way into your down dog and pedal it out. Maybe bend your knees, shake out your head. How good can you allow your practice to feel just by kind of exploring around? Walk your hands about a quarter of the way back on the mat, and then take the right hand to the left ankle and look under that left shoulder. Keep pressing the heels down. And switch sides. Bring the left hand to the right ankle and look under the right arm. Yeah. Full breath in. On the exhale, walk your hands forward, walk your feet forward, and make your way into a forward fold. Bend the knees so that the belly gets on top of the thighs. Be light on the hands and let the head dangle. So shake the head yes. And then shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Release the arms, grab opposite elbows, sway a little bit. Take a full breath in. And dramatic sigh out. And then release your arms and slowly unravel. So we press into the feet and we unravel like a springtime fern, just slowly coming up. Yeah. And then take a minute when you get up there to like find your mountain pose. Maybe roll the shoulders back. Check in with the face and the jaw and the neck. And then something I have to remind myself all the time, just stop fidgeting. Just like get quiet, stop fidgeting. Be right here. Listen, sense, feel. Remember. Connect your feet to the earth. Lift your heart towards the sun, the light, the sky. Gently hug the belly back towards the spine. And greet yourself here. Yesterday we talked about what if we greeted ourselves all day long with the energy that our pets greet us with, or our grandbabies, right? So with that joy, that open-hearted love, can you greet yourself right here? Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Step that right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee down. Pick up the front of the heart. Open the front of the throat. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Pull the hips back. Inhale, make length. Exhale, drop in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, lower down. Rebend this front knee. Lift your back thigh. Plant your right hand down. Left arm sweeps up. Bring the lifted arm up and over the ear. Take a full breath in here. On the exhale, drop down inside the front foot. Walk to the side of your mat and Skandasana back and forth. So notice how your body feels meeting Skandasana for the first time after those stretches that we did on the floor. Maybe you're a little more open. Walk yourself back to the top of your mat. Step the front foot back. Lift your heels high. Wave it forward to plank pose.
hold steady here. Pretend like those palms want to hug towards each other and buckle the mat. And then lower knees down, chest down, chin down, slide forward and up. Find that cobra. Exhale, tap the head down, sit back on your heels, 10 your fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, up and back down dog. Lift the right leg to the sky. On the exhale, bring the knee in and towards the nose. Step the foot forward between the thumbs. Drop the back knee down. Top of the back foot down. Lift up the front of the heart. Yeah, full breath in. Straighten the legs. Fold over a straight front leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop in. Inhale, make space. Exhale, lower down. One more time, full breath. Exhale, melt. Rebend the front leg. Lift your back thigh. Left hand plants, right arm sweeps up. Bring the lifted arm up and over your ear. On your exhale, plant the hand inside the front foot. Walk to the side of your mat. Skandasana, back and forth. Just dive into these inner thighs. Walk yourself back to the top of your mat. Step your back foot forward. Back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Press the feet down, lift the arms up. Palms to heart center. Good afternoon. Greet yourself here. Open, quiet mind with love. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, lift halfway. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, windswept warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. We're flowing, we're moving. Don't worry about doing it right or wrong. Windswept warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Just let it feel good. One more time. Inhale, windswept. Exhale, side angle. Then cartwheel that right hand down. Lift your back heel, left arm to the sky. Bring that arm up and over your ear. Float the hand down inside the front of the foot. Walk to the side of your mat. So without doing Skandasana, keep these legs nice and straight. The feet are parallel. Reach your arms out in airplane wings. Press into the sides of the feet, lift halfway up. Grow tall, like the crown of the head is reaching forward. Thighs are pressing back, and then stand up. Yeah, nice. Inhale your arms up and overhead. On the exhale, wing the arms out to the side, interlace them behind the back, pick up the heart, and dive forward and lower down. Rock back and forth. Give a real like pendulum swing to the body. And then release the left hand to the right ankle and reach the right arm to the sky. And bring the right hand to the other ankle and the other arm to the sky. Bring both hands down, walk back to the top of your mat. Step that left foot back. Lift your heels high, wave it forward to plank pose. Hold steady here. Either knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga to up dog, or you can do some push-ups, or you can hold steady right here because it's hard to hold plank and it's strengthening. So this is your choice, but I will demo a chaturanga to an up dog. We meet in down dog. Left leg lifts to the sky. Lift that left leg up. On the exhale, step forward between the thumbs. Let the back leg follow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Press into your feet. Reach your arms for the sky. And we're going to keep on flowing. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. High lunge, lift it up. Warrior two, open it up. Front palm up, wind sweep this up and back. And then side angle, right forearm on your thigh, left arm up and over the ear. Inhale, wind swept. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Cartwheel that left hand down. Lift your back heel, right arm to the sky. Full breath in. Bring the arm up and over your ear. Float the hand down. Walk to the side of your mat. And then here again, I'm going to turn myself around. Reach your arms out in airplane wings. Stand up tall. Yeah. Inhale the arms up and overhead. This time as you interlace behind the back at the other index finger on top and dive down. Let the body sway like a pendulum. And then release the right hand to the left ankle. Left arm to the sky. Take this lifted hand, listen carefully. This lifted hand, you're gonna weave it between the right arm and the left thigh. And you're gonna reach for the top of the right thigh. Then you're gonna bend this left knee and try to tuck the head in between the arm and the leg. And then you straighten the left leg any amount and look towards the sky. If there is ever a twisted pretzel shape in yoga, this is it. So sometimes you gotta play a little bit to find the twist. Full breath in. And then exhale. If I lost you there, because that's a tough one, is like arms and legs are in all kinds of weird angles. Don't worry, just like find a twist, right? You don't need to be doing it exactly like I am. Left hand to the right ankle. Bend that right knee a little bit. Take the right hand, weave it in between the arm and the thigh, reach for the upper left thigh. Now you're like, what? Where do I go from here? Can you weave? Can you bend and get the head under this left arm? Like I actually have to release the thigh, press my head down, and then find the twist. Full breaths in. Sighing breaths out. This pose is like a really good symbol for how we can feel during this crazy time right now. All twisted up and we don't know which way is up and how to get out of it. Can we be in here with some grace, with some compassion, and with some humor? Release that. And Skandasana back and forth. Yeah, so this too shall pass, right? Every pose comes to an end. Every mood and emotion and sensation eventually resides and morphs into something else. Can we ride these waves, practicing, inviting in a sense of grace, space, love for our people and ourselves. Walk yourself back to the top of your mat. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, reach the arms for the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. And then shake it out. Release your hands down, shake out your hips. Take a moment, steady. What energy are you creating today between yourself and your mat? Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend the knees deeply, sweep the fingertips along the earth. Inhale your arms up alongside your ears, and then relax the shoulders a little bit. Bring the palms together at the heart. Pull the right knee up, cross your ankle over, and drop down any amount. Deep breath in. Sighing breath out. Warrior 3. Take some time to get there. Back inner thigh lifts. The arms fly behind you. Pick up the back of the heart. Let the whole pose be 10% more playful or relaxed or spacious. Keep rolling that right outer hip down, the pinky toe edge of the foot towards the floor. Step it back, high lunge. Open it up, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, Trikonasana. Left arm, it wings forward, and then float that hand down, right arm to the sky. Take a full breath in. Take the lifted hand, bend your elbow, reach behind your lower back, right? So the back of the hand goes behind the lower back. Then look at the floor. We're gonna bend the front knee and head into Ardha Chandrasana. If you have a block, maybe you wanna use it under your shoulder. So some of you, we've been logging on for months, for 4 months here. How about that? I find that to be amazing. I love that we're able to meet online and still do this incredibly therapeutic practice. We're gonna be here for a little while. Gift yourself blocks and straps. Order them up on Amazon. Order them up from your local store, wherever. But start to create a space for yourself. Take a full breath in. And then step it back, warrior 2. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pick up the front of your heart and with devotion, melt down. Drop the head down. Lower down for 3, for 2, for 1. Release your hands, lift your back heel, and then lower down into your lizard pose. Yeah. So sometimes when I'm talking to friends about yoga and getting back into the studio, people are really wanting to get back in there. You know, we want to get back into our hot studios and we want to get back to our communities. That's going to be a little bit of time. Some of them will open, but a lot of us will not feel comfortable going back for a while. And we will get back to the space in the studios, but for now, this is a really amazing alternate option. I remind myself all the time how resilient and adaptable we are as human beings. That deep in our hearts, we all want the greater good for everybody involved. Take a full breath in here. And a sighing breath out. And then slowly press up. Scooch that right knee a little further back. Kick the heel towards the seat. And then take a moment. If you were going to reach an arm back, which one wants to go? So if you want to twist, you're going to bring the left arm back. Really, they're both twists. One's just a little bit more twisty, which is left arm back. If you want more of an open stretch, you're going to bring the right arm back. Both are really sweet on that front hip flexor. So get in there, really root the front of that right hip down towards the mat. Relax the jaw, relax the breath. Know that we're in the last quarter of our practice, right? So let's remember dramatic exhales. That's going to get us where we want to be today. Release that back foot. Curl the back toes under. Step the front foot back. We're in down dog. Meet me here. Shake out the head. Lift your heels high, wave it forward to plank pose. Hold steady here. We're gonna lower halfway down, press back up. Lower halfway down, press back up. One more time. Lower halfway down, press back up, lower all the way down. Lower your left cheek down. Woo, yeah. And then turn the right cheek down. And then turn whatever cheek down helps you to face the camera so that you can, or your screen so you can see what we're doing. The right fingertips are going to come towards where your elbow was on that side, the side that you're looking at. And then you roll on to the other hip. So if you have your right fingertips tented, you're rolling onto your left hip. And you let that upper leg drop back. The other arm is anchored to the ground. And what you want to feel, what we're going for, is this stretch in the front of the chest. So the front of the shoulder, the front of the chest, and then you might also get an upper hip flexor stretch as that leg drops back. Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Ah. And then come back to center and switch sides. Like for me, my right arm is going to go in a 90-degree angle, anchored to the earth. I drop my right ear down, tent the left fingers, and roll onto the other hip. Drop that upper leg back. So front of the shoulder stretch. Be in it, melt into it, let it feel amazing and stretchy. And then slowly make your way back. Sit back on your heels. Let the seat drop over to the left and walk your hands to the right. You might feel this in your lower back, a little lower back stretch. And then let the seat drop over to the right a little bit and walk to the left. Take a full breath in. Dramatic sigh out. Walk your hands back to center. Curl your toes under, crawl your way, walk your way, make your way into your Tadasana at the top of your mat. Open up the mouth wide and kind of release the face. Shake out the head. Eventually we meet in this standing Tadasana pose. Yeah, nice, you guys. Yeah, I like the shaking medicine going on. So, we know what we did on the other side, right? We had that like arm behind the back and went into the half moon. What do you need for yourself so you can fully show up in this with engagement and with some grace? A balance of effort and ease. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fingertips sweep the earth. Inhale your arms up alongside your ears. Drop that seat back. Take a full breath in. Bring the palms to heart center. Pull the left knee up and into the chest. Cross the ankle over and drop down. Keep rooting that left knee towards the earth. Drop the seat a little bit lower. Full breath in. Extend that left leg out and back. Fly the arms in any direction. Pick up the back of the heart. Keep rooting the left outer thigh towards the mat. Pick that right hip up any amount. And then again, where is the balance between effort and ease? I am almost always over-efforting. My practice becomes
Where can I kind of soften a little bit? Step it back, high lunge. Open up, warrior two. Spin the front palm up, wind sweep this up and back. Triangle pose, straighten the front leg, reach the right fingertips forward, left arm to the sky. Then take this lifted hand, bend the elbow, reach for the lower back. Right, you can kind of tuck it into that right hip crease. Look down at the floor, come forward, the right hand will come under this right shoulder, left leg lifts. Flex the lifted toes. When you're ready, if you'd like to fly that left arm, do that. If you have any furniture around like I do, they make a really nice prop for balance. And then warrior two, step it back. Devotional warrior. As you interlace behind your back, can you get the other index finger on top? Yes. And then drop down inside this front leg. Go low. Fingertips reach for the sky, head lowers down. Fingertips reach high, head lowers down. On your exhale, release both hands down. Lift your back heel. Find your lizard pose here. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I relax, release, let go. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I relax, release, let go. And slowly press back into your hands. Scooch this left knee a little further back. Bend your knee and decide you want to reach back with the right hand or the left. Take 2 more full breaths. Release that back foot. Lift the back thigh. Set the back foot forward for Malasana. Back foot comes forward. Drop your seat down. Turn your palms up. Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Interlace your hands at the nape of your neck. Elbows come together and just fold down here. And then drop back onto your seat. Extend both legs out and straight and shake these legs out. Yeah. Inhale your arms up and overhead. On the exhale, twist to the right and drop that left arm down. Tent the right fingertips behind you, lower down. Take a full breath in. Look towards the feet. Bring the right hand to the left ankle and the left fingertips tent behind you. Drop the right ear down. A deep breath in here. On the exhale, come back to center and slowly unravel. You just round and make your way onto your mat. Lay all the way back. Bring your knees in and towards your chest. Scooch around so you can lengthen the lower back. Right, so if you tilt to one side and press the hips towards the bottom or the top of your mat a little bit more, and then the left side, you just wiggle a little bit to lengthen the lower back. Extend the legs towards the sky, the arms towards the sky. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs, and then keep shaking. And shake faster and faster. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Take up space. Shavasana. Extend your legs out and wide. As you lay back, what happens if you just give a little shimmy to the body on the earth? So you just wiggle a little bit here. Like you're settling yourself down for a really sweet nap. So wiggle until you feel like, okay, yeah, my body is ready to grow a little heavier and be held. And then you just drop in. Just let go. You've done really, really good, sweet work for yourself today. Breathing in, I receive. Breathing out, I let go and let be. Notice how your mind will drag you away. Keep pulling it back to this pose, to this final resting pose. Allow your body to be held. Khalil Gibran says, your living is determined not so much by what life brings to you as by the attitude you bring to your life. Not so much by what happens to you as by the way your mind looks at what happens. Take a slow breath in. Releasing breath out. And slowly begin to roll out your wrists and your ankles and turn your head from side to side. Take some time to roll over onto your right side and then find that comfortable seat. We'll meet in this meditative seat, right? Knowing that the whole practice is designed to help us with this pose. The seated posture came way before the warriors and the arm balances and the headstands and the handstands. All that fussy business was designed to help us so that we'd get so exhausted in our body that we could just sit quietly and rediscover what's in our hearts. Bring the palms together. I'll share one deep resonating Om. Let it travel out around that globe and back into our own heart. Full breath in. Sighing breath out. Inhale for an Om. The light within me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Namaste. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh.